Hey everybody, this is NET here, back with another video. This video is gonna be a One Piece video. So One Piece chapter, and I know I'm late to this, but whatever, I'm always late. But One Piece chapter 1059, I believe it was 59. A lot happened. Obviously, I could go into the whole Boa Hancock versus Blackbeard thing, but I think honestly, a lot of other creators have already gone into that. A lot of bigger creators. And that story pretty much says itself. Blackbeard wanted Boa's power. Rayleigh showed up and stopped him. Rayleigh intervened. Hancock was very close to dying. It's pretty much that. And Kobe got kidnapped. Now, why Kobe was kidnapped, we'll never know. I think Blackbeard wants to force a confrontation with Luffy. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Because there was no way Blackbeard could know their relationship. I believe. I'm not sure. Whatever. Either way, I want to talk about the SSG, the Seraphim pacifistas, the new pacifistas. Wow. I've been racking for like months, like most other people in the fandom. I've been racking my brain trying to think, what could the SSG be? And I guess now we see. Like, I was wondering, like, what could Vegapunk make? Because that was the key. It wasn't like, hey, he found this, or, we got this to replace the, world. It's like, Vegapunk made this. What can be made that's better than Mihawk? Or, Doflamingo or people like that. Now, I know Doflamingo was he's kind of weak at this point in the story, considering all the big players were with. But he's still pretty powerful. So that's it. I like, so what could possibly be more, like, what could possibly be more powerful than those? And we got our answer, the SSG. Now, again, massive spoilers for anyone who doesn't know, but the SSG, pretty much, it consists of, it's, I believe it's kids. I know it's kids, but I believe they're giant. Like, they got gigantification, but it's kids who have apparently have Lunarian DNA, but look like we only saw two, and the two we saw looked like two former warlords, respectively, Mihawk and Boa. And the kid, and they kind of fight like them. Well, to the best of their ability, like the kid has star-shaped eyes, the girl has star-shaped eyes, and they look like them as they were kids. So a kid Boa, right? But just with Lunarian features. So they have the wings, they got the flame. And they have pacifista powers, because the female Seraphim was getting ready to was shooting lasers, while I believe the Mihawk Seraphim. Sorry, I believe he used a big sword and he cut a mountain in half. Like he fought Blackbeard and he didn't have a scratch on him. He fought an emperor, so that was pretty impressive. So right there, it's like, what I'm thinking, I think the SSG is the culmination of all the science we've seen in the One Piece manga so far, right? It's the, pacifista technology, the Lunarian DNA, it's the pacifista technology, genetic manipulation from like how Germa and Queen and them did, like Queen, because Queen enhanced himself and he put cybernetics on himself, and possibly, like I said, gigantification. Vegapunk manipulated that he took DNA from most likely King, and he integrated with several warlords or other people who he had genetic DNA from. Let me explain. It's possible that the SSG just isn't like warlords. It might be all the warlords plus some others. Because remember, Kaido was in captivity at one point. Big Mom was kind of not in captivity, but she was working under Mother Caramel. Well, she wasn't working, but Mother Caramel probably sent DNA to those kids, because those kids were trained to be like, I think she was training them to be like CP9 or something like that. So like, we might see a pacifista Kaido and a pacifista Big Mom in the series at some point. And I guess what makes these so powerful is like, you have the warlords, but just improved, because they got the power of the genetics of Lunarians, who are already incredibly strong as is, and when they use their flames, they have invincible bodies. Then you add on some pacifista powers, possibly even integrating like metal into their bodies or something like that, or they might just have the lasers. But still, you got the pacifista tech, possibly gigantification, which isn't the most impressive thing because giants are always getting beat left, right, and center in One Piece. But then you add the DNA of the warlord, so you have that. So you basically have Boa plus, Mihawk plus, Doflamingo plus. So I think that's cool. I cannot wait to see more of the SSG. Oda always does this. You know, One Piece kind of chills for a minute, then it just spikes. And when I mean for a minute, I mean it literally chills for just a minute. But yeah, this is Annie T. I wanted to just talk a little bit about you know, One Piece stuff. Obviously they have wings like Naruto. Like, it's a lot of angels stuff because they're called Seraphim, and Seraphim are like celestial beings or angels. So it's a lot of like, because like if you go to Black Clover, you got Lucius turning people into paladins. It's like, man, what's going on? Angels left, right, and center. But yeah. This is Annie T. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you back next. You know, I've really got to be more, you know, more structured with these videos. I gotta start writing this up down because I've got about a big thing. I wonder what's gonna happen to the SSG. Like, because like I said, it's possible they obviously have pacifista like lasers in them, but they might not be robots. They might be actual like living beings. So it's like, I wonder what happens to them at the end of the story. I know I'm just kind of jumping the gun here, but like, do they die? Or like, because despite their incredible power, I doubt any of them are gonna be able to beat Luffy or somebody. So it's like, well, not somebody, but like I doubt they're gonna be able to beat Luffy. And sure, the pacifista, like I said, there was a pacifista who went up against Blackbeard briefly, and it survived without a scratch. So obviously they're capable of hanging with the warlords. But I think Blackbeard was taken aback when he first saw that pacifista, so he wasn't going all out. So it's just like, I'm wondering, like, what happens once they're defeated? Do the government get rid of them? Do the government, like, because like obviously they're going to be defeated alongside the other Marine forces, like the other pacifistas and the other Marine soldiers and admirals, probably during Dragon's Revolution. That's when I really see them popping off. But you know what could be interesting about the Seraphs? It's possible Vegapunk has them as the ultimate sleeper agents. Maybe they're not meant for pirates. Maybe Vegapunk is working in a way, maybe not directly with the Revolutionary Army, but indirectly with the Revolutionary Army. And once he starts to see the government kind of on his knees, wibbly wobbly, he might hit that. He might hit that, you know, that switch, or he might order the pacifistas to start attacking Marines, because you know the world government attacked and either killed or, like, I know they killed a bunch of Lunars, but they might have captured some. Vegapunk might have struck a deal with him, like, hey, listen, let me do some research on you guys. Let me use your DNA, and eventually you'll get revenge on the warlord. So maybe Vegapunk is like an ultimate sleeper. You know, who knows? But yeah, this is Annie T. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you back next time.